going on, everyone? I'm just gonna make a quick video showing what we got going on for S10 projects right now. Just picked up this truck a few days ago, $450. This is gonna be the LS V8 swap, hopefully a 5.3 or 4.8, whatever I get my hands on. But it's a pretty clean truck. The guy that had it before me was gonna bag it, so a lot of it was already like prepped for it. He never got to the point of bagging it. Like, he cut the hole in the cab for the drive shaft once it gets that low. He never notched the frame though, unfortunately. I wish he did. The old exhaust was actually hitting the axle right here and went through the emergency brake line. So just a quick modification, you know, fix the exhaust. Now it's just a turn down. It's still pretty quiet, but right now it's a 4-cylinder with a 5-speed, and it starts right up, surprisingly. It's got no e-brake, unfortunately, so, you know, can't really park it too well. Here we go. Sounds like the starter's about to fall out, but it's not actually. It's got like a nice like aftermarket head unit from like the 90s. I mean, this truck is a 95, so it kind of makes some sense. Like, the new exhaust sounds pretty great, even though the guy at AutoZone said it wouldn't quiet it down one bit. So if you're wondering where the bed went for this truck, it actually went onto my buddy's truck, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Yeah, so then my parts truck for the 95 S10, the green one, it's that white one back then, there, I've had that truck forever. So the bed that's gonna be going on my truck is this red one over here that's basically rot free, but just needs a little bit of work, just some body work basically. So that's gonna go on this truck as soon as I do the body work, or actually sooner, because that's gonna be my winter daily for the snow. This is the bed that came off of my buddy's truck that's completely shot. As you can tell, there's holes everywhere. But alright, let's go look at the Project Restoration S10. Got a bunch of fenders and stuff for S10s right here. It's all going on to this gem that we got in the garage. This is a 2003 4.3 liter V6 5-speed manual 4-wheel drive Chevy S10 with only 100,000 miles. This truck's not perfect. It does need a lot of work. Not gonna lie. Got the fender on yesterday, that fender. Gotta replace this fender because it's holy, you know. And then it's got brand new tires on it. The guy put them on it before. This is the bed that was on my 4-cylinder truck. It's now on here. And then yeah, so right now we just gotta do some stuff to the frame, because the frame on this truck's kind of sketchy at points. Just gotta redo some bed mounts and a shock mount so that it's good to drive. But it really shouldn't be that bad. I'll keep you guys updated on these vehicles. Hopefully we'll get the engine for the V8 S10 soon, so we can start to do the basic rebuild. And talk to you guys later. Hey guys, alright, here's a quick update. So here's that parts S10 I was talking about. It's another 95 S10 with like 289,000 miles. Still runs and drives, is missing second and fourth gear. It's pretty rough shape, but you know, we do need a part off of it. So right now we actually just got done getting all the bolts out for pulling the frame, or pulling the bed off the frame, I should say. There's 8 bolts on these trucks. They're all on little perches like that. At least the front 4 are. So there's one perch there. There's another one a little further up. Then you got 2 in the back over here, and then it's the same on the other side. But we're about to pull the bed off. We got to pull this Subaru transmission out of the fucking bed, which weighs a crazy amount. But you also got to pull the headlight or the tail lights out and the wiring harness just pulls out through the bottom, and you just got to pull the wiring harness out, and then you can just lift the bed right off. These beds aren't too heavy. You need 2 people. 3 is nice. 4 is really nice. But you can do it with 2 people. You also got to pull the tailgate off just so it's a little bit lighter. And then, yeah, we'll update you on what we are taking off of this truck in just a few moments once we have this bed off. Alright guys, so just got the bed off of the S10. So what we actually took the bed off was for this shock mount right here. It's a little rusty, but the one on the Restoration S10 is pretty fucked, to the point where the shock's not even mounted anymore. And while we're at it, I think we're also going to pull off this bed mount right here and weld it onto the other truck, because the other truck's bed mount's gone. But yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad. So basically, how to get rid of, or how to get this off, you gotta grind the rivets. There's 2 up here and then 2 on the bottom. Just gotta grind those out, and then it should theoretically be able to punch them out and then pop the whole thing off and then put bolts in. Hopefully. It's a thought though. Alright, we'll check in a few. Alright guys, welcome back. So basically, Restoration S10 still. We got the new shock mount on. It's actually a little bit different than the old one, but I think it's still going to do shock mount things and hold shocks in places where they're supposed to be. So we got the old shocks off, but that little metal piece right there, that needs to come off, because the new shocks has a little metal piece. So when we took the old shocks out, as you can tell, they're quite worn and destroyed. All it did was pull that metal piece out of the rubber on the inside, which kind of sucks. So we gotta get propane, because our propane's out. Gonna heat them up, and then hopefully be able to just spread them apart and then slide them off, theoretically. Alright, check back in with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, well, we didn't go get propane, we're gonna wait for that. But the e-brake on this truck was not working, and we kind of figured out why. There's grease all over the brake pads for the e-brake. I think it might actually be from the axle. I think it's leaking axle grease, or axle fluid, gear lube. That's what it's called. From the shaft right here, which might be a pain in the balls. But they're all coated in a nice layer of grease. So you're supposed to lube the parts in your brakes, but not the pads themselves. It's not how that works. But yeah, everything's amazing with this truck. One thing at a time. You're the white expert, dude. Figure it the fuck out.
I'm a white expert, but there's like, when there's fucking factory extra wire. You just gotta
if they're extra, dude, that means you just gotta cut them. That's
There's
it.
so many plugs that go fucking nowhere.
They're all just dead-ended. Logan, put the bolts in. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm not getting on the ground like
What the fuck?
Here you go. Put the fucking bolts in.
Bitch. Ow! I'm already getting tetanus from this.
Hey guys, forgot to make an outro for this video, but basically we just got the bed on the truck, and now the Restoration S10 is ready for driving. Everything that needed to be done is done. The e-brake is fixed on one side. The other side, the caliper, actually, one of the bolts stripped out and got stuck, so we're going to wait on fixing that until it needs brakes, because it's a little cold outside and didn't really want to deal with it at that point. But we got the bed on the truck, got the lights all in. Everything's all set with the truck, so he's actually going to be dailying that truck. He got rid of his other truck, and we're going to be doing some other stuff to it, and you'll see. I mean, we'll have videos. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you could, subscribe to the channel to see more interesting content.